Synchronise Standby Database, SSD, or Sync feature, is an option available to Dbvisit Standby. It helps you to overcome unrecoverable gaps and helps fix logical corruption between the data on your primary database and the data on your standby database. We can use the Sync feature to recover lost or corrupt archive log files. A file may become lost or corrupt due to user error. For example, an administrator deletes a log before it was transferred to the standby database. Or it may become corrupt due to hardware failures. With Dbvisit Standby's automated synchronization feature, you can reduce your recovery time from a potential one-day rebuild of your environment to a much shorter time frame. We automate the process by using an incremental backup on the primary as of a specific SCN number obtained from the standby. This is then used to roll forward to the standby. There are two cases in which we would use the Sync feature. 1. To update the standby database when no logging operations have been performed on the primary. When a no logging operation is performed on the primary database, there is no redo information to be applied on the standby for these non-logged changes, in effect causing logical corruption on the standby database. You can use the automated Synchronise Standby Database feature to recover the standby database and recover from the logical corruption. 2. To update a standby database if required archive logs are not available, also known as an unrecoverable archive log gap. If for some reason archive logs were lost before being sent to the standby, for example due to hardware corruption or accidental deletion of archive logs, the result is an unrecoverable archive log gap. This means the standby cannot be recovered past this point due to the missing redo information. In this instance, you can use the Sync feature to ensure your standby is brought up to date with the primary. Think of the Sync feature as a newly built bridge. Here's Frank. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and he decides that it's the perfect day to walk home from work. Great idea, Frank. But Frank suddenly stops. He can't go any further as there is a massive hole in the road. Now, think of this road as a timeline, and think of Frank as an archive log. By initiating the Sync feature, we build a bridge for Frank so he can continue his walk home from work.